Congratulations for investing in the Reclaim Your Masculinity program. I absolutely love when people take action. However, before you access the program, you need to listen to this super important message. By investing into the Reclaim Your Masculinity program, you've made a super smart decision because this video program will teach you step by step what to do in order to increase your testosterone. I literally take you by the hand and coach you. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard the saying that you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most? I'm sure you did. And this is one of the most important lessons I learned over the last few years. By hanging out with super successful people like Brandon Carter, Owen Cook, aka RSD Tyler, Elliot Hulse, Glenn Ackerman, Michael Sartain, Chris Barstars, Greg O'Gallagher, Kino Body, Julian Blanc from RSD, and basically the whole motherfucking Real Social Dynamics crew, I came to the conclusion that my success level in life really depends on the expectations of my peer group. This is why I only hang out with successful people. Now, let me ask you something. How would you like to be coached by some of the most masculine guys in the world? How would you like to know what Elliot Hulse has to say about testosterone? What about Brandon Carter? What about the whole RSD crew? Trust me, man. I'm one of the best in the world when it comes to testosterone, but hanging out with these fucking guys, I learned a lot. There's a reason why these guys are the best in the world at what they do. And this program will teach you exactly what they do. How would you like to get access to videos of me asking them questions about how they increase their testosterone, about training, success with girls, about how to make more money? How would you like to have these guys as your personal coaches? Again, this offer is not for everyone. I'm only making this available to you because by investing in the Reclaim Your Masculinity program, you proved that you are an action taker. Again, this offer is only available right here, right now. What I'm offering you is an opportunity to get coached by some of the most successful men in their field. I recorded myself as I discussed topics related to testosterone, fitness, girls, money, with these super successful guys. And what I'm offering you is a video program called Masters of Masculinity. Again, I don't have time to go over everything inside because this product has over 15 hours of content and we add more videos on a consistent basis. But here's a brief overview of some of the people that will coach you through these videos. RSD Julian, Elliot Hulse, Brandon Carter, Glenn Ackerman, RSD Jeffy, RSD Max, RSD Madison, Greg O'Gallagher, Kino Body, and much, much more. In fact, the good thing about the program Masters of Masculinity is that you become part of the tribe. That's right. When you join, you get access to my private Facebook group where I post regularly and where you will find super successful and motivated guys. Again, you are a reflection of the 5 people you hang out the most with. Investing in this program will make sure you hang out with super successful people. Once you become part of the tribe, you can even ask me questions directly in the Facebook group and I will do my best to answer your questions. Just think about it, man. I charge a lot of money for private coaching. So by being part of Masters of Masculinity and the tribe, you save a lot of money. Also, you will see that when I recorded these videos, I had only one mission in mind: to get as much testosterone information as I can out of their brains. I go deep, man. I ask questions that nobody ever asked them before. Once you invest in the Masters of Masculinity program, you will get access to all the private videos, and I send regularly to the members of the tribe. I do monthly webinars in which I bring experts in their fields to talk about how they changed your life. I bring fitness experts, money experts, fashion experts. Once you are part of the tribe, you don't have to worry ever again about your masculinity. We will transform you into a fucking masculine beast in a short period of time. All of your questions regarding how to become more manly will be answered. And you know what? If you have a question that for some reason I didn't answer, just post in the private Facebook group and I will do my best to answer you, or I will bring an expert on that topic to talk about it. Can you imagine how your life would be if you were part of a group of highly successful men that take massive action? How different would your life be if you got coached by all of these guys? What would happen to your testosterone levels if all of these guys told you what their secrets are? If you are interested in joining our tribe and get access to the coaching program Masters of Masculinity, just click the button below right now and add the coaching program to your order. Again, I'm offering you a money back guarantee. So if for any reason you don't absolutely love this thing, just email me and I'll refund you right away. Again, I know that you will love bonuses, my man, so I'm going to throw you a bonus in here as well. If you act now, you'll also receive my full Osho Dynamic Meditation demo plus my full explanation of it for free. If you don't know Osho meditation, this will totally blow your fucking mind. This is something I learned from Elliot Hulse, and I totally changed my life through it. In this video course, I'll teach you exactly how to do it, and I'll even show you exactly how to do it. Just this alone is worth way more than the price of the entire Masters of Masculinity program. I've sold a lot of this coaching program for a few $100s, and the reviews my clients give me are super good. But right now, you have this one chance to get it for only $47 a month. This one-time offer is only right here, right now. Again, if you leave this page, it's gone forever. Will you continue to take massive action? Don't miss your chance to be a part of this group. If increasing your masculinity is something that interests you, then you will absolutely love this coaching program, and you will also love being part of our tribe. If at any point you don't want to be part of the tribe anymore, just email me saying you want to cancel your Masters of Masculinity program, and I will stop charging you the $47 monthly. And you can keep all the content. You literally have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Again, you will get access to tens of hours of content, plus you will get access to the private Facebook group where you will interact with super successful dudes and ask me questions. Plus you will have access to private webinars with super successful guys in their fields. The amount of knowledge you will get by joining is insane, man. But not only that, our Facebook community will make sure you take massive action. Everyone in this group is on the same team, man. And once you join us, everybody in the tribe will make sure that you succeed. Anyways, don't just take my word for it. Just take a look at what others are saying.
Results were almost instantaneous. My current girlfriend is just like amazed by the new me.
It basically made me a sexual animal, not in a...
It was like, in the beginning, it wasn't that great. But now, like, I actually feel like, you know, something's changed about you.
Doing the plan, my testosterone's gone up, my sex drive's gone up, and all those things are awesome. But the best part about it is my entitlement and my confidence are like super high.
One of my exes that I ran into at a party, and we ended up jumping in the sack together for old time's sake. And she's like, holy shit, like, where is this version of you? Like, I wish I was fucking this version of you now, back then.
You know, that's the way I kind of view it, where during certain periods of time you have to play the extremes, where it's like you can't just balance everything. So I'm like, my health will probably go to shit. I'm fine with that as long as there is like a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's gonna be about testosterone, girls, dating, sex, business, marketing, everything.
So I told myself, hey, maybe like 4 years down, then you get this shit handled. Like before you're 30, get this shit fucking handled.
Is building the muscle. Right. And the easiest, most simple, logical way to look at muscle growth is it's a functional adaptation. We're not building muscle because we're not telling our body, oh, let's look sexy, let's put on muscle. Yeah. We're telling our body, hey, we have this challenge that we're dealing with, you know, every week, and we're like imposing loads onto ourselves. We need to overcome that, and we overcome that by, you know, building more muscle so we can handle heavier weights and handle, you know, more training. So I think people get so focused on like trying to put on weight on the scale, which is it's a losing proposition, because if you're trying to gain muscle and you're like, oh, I want to gain 20 pounds, you look at the scale weight, that 20 pounds could be 20 pounds of fat.
Right, I don't really, you know.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, but back in the day, let's say 20 years ago, right? 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you weren't as ripped. You weren't, you know, you went through a crazy transformation. You know, to become what you are. What do you see different about you? Like, what do people say after this transformation?
I'm not really around those same people.
Oh, okay.
You know, like,
why is that?
Because they're regular people, man. Regular people do regular shit. And, you know, I'm never doing regular shit. Okay. So, like, I'm not around regular people, right? Like, my friends are elite, or at least trying to be elite. And the people who weren't trying to be elite then aren't trying to be elite now. So we're not in the same circles. We're not doing the same shit. We're not you know, like we're not going like say the guy who bought this course.
Yeah.
This guy wants to take his life to the next level.
You can't keep everything perfect, like just balance everything out or you just be fucking average. Like, yeah, you got to pick one and be like all out for a certain period of time here, but then if you go too far down that road, you can kind of get lost too in the extreme.
Like you have. Okay. So, I've actually learned, there's two phases to this. There's the original phase when I just did it myself.
Right.
And there's like phase two, which I call like enter the Tyler phase. Like enter Tyler's world of like craziness. Everybody hears about these crazy things that he does to maintain his health. It's actually crazier than you think. And that was like the second phase, right? So that's more of maintenance, being able to do it for a long period of time.
Right.
So at first, me and Sam have a little joke. Me and Sam say we go out 14 days a week, which basically makes no mathematical sense because there's only 7 days in a week. What we mean by that is we used to do daytime and nighttime. And we did it to the point like we pushed our bodies so hard, like we would just like go out, not eat, not sleep properly, like 4 hours a night, you know, you're trying to sleep and like the sun's coming up, shit like that. Messing up your job, like you're just going out so much you would like lose your job and shit like that. Things that RSC becomes infamous for. And we would do that. And that's like phase one. Not sustainable. Not sustainable, right? Mentally not sustainable, emotionally not sustainable, health-wise not sustainable. So then eventually we would, I call it entering phase two, which was Owen now, Tyler, aka Tyler. And he's taught me a lot more things about just how to be sustainable for a long period of time. You know, how to function on adrenaline. Then after going on like 3 days of adrenaline, how to then lower, we talk about this, we talk about it probably more in depth because you're medicine, how to lower like your cortisol levels and how to lower your testosterone, sorry, not testosterone, your cortisol levels, how to lower your stress levels so that you're able to recuperate and going through those cycles naturally. Also, we take a lot of care of our, is it aceradic rhythm? Like your sleeping rhythm? Circadian, thank you, circadian rhythm.
I would say it all comes down to a notion that I call respect your body, respect your mind. That means, because there's a lot of health dudes out there, you know, they eat pretty well and stuff like that, but they're completely feeding bullshit to their minds. Yeah. And then there's the other way, like all these intellectual dudes, like very smart, read a lot, meditate, whatever. And, you know, but they don't really care about nutrition. You see those guys, you know, like drinking and eating bullshit and stuff like that. Yeah. So I really say it comes down to the combination of both. Respect your body, respect your mind. And I chose the word respect because it is really that, and it kind of helps to fuck my life. And, I just hit the thing. It kind of helps too because it comes down to respect, and ultimately it's a great way, as you already said, to increase your self-respect and self-esteem, because the way you treat your body and your mind is also reflected to the outside. Okay, like does this guy, because you know, like,
wow, it's true.
Yeah, because you know, like a guy who's like feeding himself drugs and watches TV and all that stuff, he's really like, dude, you only have one body and one mind. You know.
What is it for? How do you define being a man, being masculine, having the energy of an alpha that takes care of the tribe, that takes care of his family? How do you define that?
Well, you just said it, you alluded to it, and there are two different ways we can approach this. One of the mind and the spiritual aspect, that which you aspire to, right? And then the other end of the spectrum is that which you actually present to the world right here, right now, which is your body, you know, and how you're playing out the character of that which you aspire to be. As far as aspiration is concerned, the greatest aspiration or the deepest desire for most men is to achieve what I call kingship. And as a king, you live your life to do two things. And they're very masculine. That's why I share it with you in this particular way. And that is to provide and to protect.